Do you struggle with lies like this on the golf course? That's a bit yucky, that isn't it? Look at all that grass you've got to get through. So this video here, guys, we're going to look at lies like that, and these are the lies that you're going to get faced with on the golf course. So a lot of grass sat down behind that golf ball, venturing off that fairway. You know, it's very tough to get the strikes, and see a lot of golfers will suffer with these particular lies. So this is gaming situations that you're going to get on the golf course, so we've got to sort of deal with it, and different little adjustments we can do in setup here. Obviously choosing the right club also to help us get the maximum distance and try and get that ball out of that line and progress it down that fairway all towards the green as best as we can. Okay guys, so when you get faced with these particular lies here, there's some key adjustments we need to maybe do in the setup to help us get the best connection, obviously get to the bottom of that golf ball, and also to get this club head through all this thick grass. Now it's a little bit damp around here at the moment, this grass is quite lush, so this is really going to snag the club up. So we've got to make some key adjustments in setup to allow us to cut through that heavy grass behind the ball, get to the bottom of the ball, and obviously then get that ball progressing down the hole as far as we can. So maybe first thing I would maybe sort of say to you here is maybe just take a little bit more loft than what you would do. So if you're trying to hit a 3 or 4 iron out of this, it's going to be really difficult unless you've got loads of speed, but even then it's going to be very tough. So maybe take a bit more loft than what you would actually sort of need just to try and get it up and out of this particular line, get it down that fairway. So whatever club you choose in that specific time, I've got a 7 iron here. So what I'm probably going to do here is play the ball a little bit further back in my stance than what I would normally do. Okay, now if you play the ball a little bit further forward and maybe you don't transfer your weight and you hang back, obviously this club head has got to get through a lot of grass here before it actually reaches that golf ball, which is very tough. It'll take all the sting out of the club speed, no ball speed, ball won't travel so far. So what we're going to do here is just play this ball a little bit further back in this stance, and obviously that will help us to create a little bit more of a steeper angle of attack. So basically keeps that club coming down a little bit steeper and less grass that we have to get through. Okay, and obviously the steeper the angle of attack, the better we got the chance of getting to the bottom of that golf ball. The key with this is don't be scared to take a divot, take loads of ground. I think what I find with a lot of golfers here is they try and help that ball out of this particular line, never get to the bottom of the ball, and it'll just go along the ground. Okay, so we've got to be a little bit more aggressive. So we'll have a practice swing here. Got to take some grass here. So ball a little bit further back in the stance. I'm going to keep my weight forward a little bit and just really sort of hit down and through. Okay, taking plenty of grass here. Okay, and maybe a bit of a divot also. So let's have a go with this ball from this lie. Again, it's a bit of a horrible sort of lie here, so you've got to be careful as you put the club down by the golf ball, you don't actually move the ball. Ball a little bit more back in the stance, weight a little bit more forward, and I'm going to hit down and really commit to the golf shot here. Let's give this one a go. Okay, and that came out pretty well. It's never going to come out obviously as good as a normal lie. That I can hear, it's very damp grass, it's thick grass, I can hear that grass between club face and golf ball. That hasn't gone as far as what I would normally hit a 7 iron, but it's done pretty well. That's all you can sort of accept from these particular lies. It's all about getting the ball out of that lie sort of first time. So just to recap on this, guys, we're going to go to the ball more back in the stance, a little bit of hands forward, a little bit of weight forward, keep that weight there, commit to the shot coming down and through the actual golf shot. Let's give it another go. Okay, that came out really well as well. Okay, so if you find yourself in these tricky sort of lines on the golf course, you know what to do. Maybe something to work on the practice ground. If you've got an area where you can just jump off that fairway cut, get into this thicker stuff, and don't sort of put it on nice little toughs, help yourself out. Let's chuck it into some really horrible lies that you can expect to see on the golf course and see how you can perform those different lies. Maybe take into account those little changes that we've talked about there, choose the right club, and hopefully you're going to hit some better shots from those awkward lies. Okay guys, thanks very much for watching. Obviously appreciate watching the videos. Do hit that subscribe button, hit the bell icon also so you can get notifications of future videos, and hopefully we'll catch up with you all very soon.